Hello and welcome to Really Randumb Theatre. This sketch was written, directed, edited, produced, and all around created by Cecil Pettyjohn. Nothing about this sketch has been altered by any means. Hey everybody, my name is Drew Bolden. That's Colton Pettyjohn. Oh, you're so sexy. You're so hot. Oh my God, Colton. Do you look exactly like your father? God, I would say so. Thank you for watching the Really Randumb podcast. My name is Drew. That is Colton. I already said this, but I'm stupid and don't know when to move on. And this is Colton, who's really the funniest one in this podcast. No one else can compare to his handsomeness. He's so strong. If you just look at him, I could stare at him all day, and I do. I want to suck his d-
Welcome into the Really Randumb podcast. I'm Colton Pettyjohn. That's Drew Bolden, baby.
I don't know why that was so funny to me.
What?
Just because I was like, hold it so we have things to talk about for an hour.
Yeah, we're like, stop talking. Stop talking
to me. Oh, and we just like to say thank you to Cecil Pettyjohn. He was the writer. He was the idea man. He was the scene blocker, the director, editor,
that whole
producer
intro scene was all his idea, and not just the concept, literally script word for word. He wrote the script, sent it to us. I said, wow,
this is
you've really
bold.
outdone yourself.
He's good. This is the most bold I've seen you.
Yeah.
And the most bold that I've ever been is my last name. That could have been a lot better. See, Cecil, can you write this too? Jesus. So what are you sipping on there?
Hey, I am sipping on Mountain Dew and Sparklies. What is it?
So we decided that instead of letting bubbly water go to waste, what is it called? The fancier stuff? Ciroc?
Prosecco.
No, it's,
Champagne.
Champagne, because of the New Year's that are excitable. You just drink more of it, even if it's after the holiday.
Yep.
And you can make the most ghetto mimosa of all time, which is Mountain Dew and bubbly water.
No, that's the redneck mimosa right there. Hey,
right.
Go down there to HEB and get that Mountain Dew so we can make some mimosa.
You think they got an HEB in
Go
Alabama?
down there to the local Brookshires, the Aldi.
I was gonna say the Allsups or the old corner store,
the David's,
or I was gonna say David's or someone else's name's corner store, the McLeod's corner store. Go on down there, see Mr. Jerry McLeod, and tell him that your old man said hey, and get some bubbly Mountain Dew water.
Bubbly Mountain Dew water.
If you're from anywhere around the South, stop kissing your sister for just like an hour and watch our program, okay?
Then you can go back to all of the fiddling of your own that you want. No, but... well, first of all, I'll say Mom, Dad, Gwendolyn DeVere, Cecil...
Why does your dad get two shouts? He said, Mom, Dad, Gwendolyn, and Grandma, Cecil.
You think Cecil's my dad?
Oh, God. I would guess so. If anything, your mom has some splaining to do.
Yeah. You know that milkman. That was one of the things that I said in front of my Mimi that one time.
So Colton is, so one of the most flattering things to me, in my own opinion, is when a friend of mine warns their family, significant other, friends about me to them before I meet them. Yeah. That is so flattering to me. I'm like, oh, thanks, mother. You know, because apparently I can't.
Oh, you're worried about me cussing in front of them?
Yeah.
You should be.
You should be. Watch this. Hey, Granny, nice taint.
No.
Oh.
But yeah, so she came over, and this is a while ago, and she came over to our house. Oh, man. So I was giving a tour of the house to my Mimi and my aunt and uncle. Walking around the house, blah blah blah. Go to my room. They see my room. Oh, hey,
you need more furniture.
Yeah, and then we went into the closet, and Drew and I have this running joke back from when we lived together in the apartments back in Mansfield.
Yeah.
And one time Drew got a package, and before he got home, I wrote a bunch of dirty words all over it, like
ass, seepage.
Oh, I didn't write all of that. I wrote some of it.
5 of the 6. You didn't write the seepage.
And so one time Drew, to get me back, did the same thing, and he wrote
like
that. Yeah, all those things on a box. And for some reason, after I opened the package, I just took that box and put it in my closet.
Yeah, why?
I don't know, but it was on the shelf in my closet. So I go and I walk in and I show him everything, and I was like, "Hey, yeah, so it's a decent sized closet, looking around." And I see the box, and I go, I knock it down, and I just like, and they're like, "Look at that!" I'm like, "So you like it?
So you like it? Please don't read." Oh my! I didn't forgot that you did that. That's pretty good. And also, they probably saw that it was legible handwriting, so they knew it wasn't yours.
So then we go back to the kitchen, and we're all just we ate lunch, and we're all just hanging out, and like everyone's doing a really good job of keeping on a safe, appropriate topic, and then I don't know how it happened, but the person that most of the time I would say the least person that you should worry about saying something inappropriate out of the two of us is me.
Yes, correct.
But we were talking about...
I was going to say, if you were including Greg, because he was he there?
No, he wasn't.
We were just talking about him. Okay. Yeah.
So we were talking about Greg and how I said that he didn't look... Like, he was a lot darker, like skin tone than the rest of his family.
I think we've talked about this on the pod already.
Have we really?
Maybe, but let's keep going because I love it.
Man, before this is all said and done, when we do like 700 episodes, we're going to repeat stories so many times.
There's going to be one episode that is exactly word for word like a previous one.
But anyways, I said he doesn't look anything like the rest of his family. I wonder what the mailman looks like. And everyone looked at me like...
They were like, huh? But who was laughing?
Well, you and Sarah. And everyone looked at me like, hey, what? And I was like, what? And then...
Well, I think your dad
was there, and I was like...
Oh, oops. I think your dad was like,
sorry, Mimi. What I meant to say is... Greg's mom had sex with a mailman. And she was like, oh,
I've done that a time or two. There's no way she watches this, right?
No, okay, that's I hope great. Not.
God, I hope not either. Because honestly, she probably thought I was the most perfect human. I thought I was pretty good that day. Gonna be honest.
I was something about a liken to Jesus.
Oh, what? Yeah, my hair wasn't that long yet.
No, she just said the way that you were acting.
Oh, wow. She did not know me.
No, I'm just kidding. She didn't say that.
Okay, good. Because I think if she did, she might burn up. Speaking of burning up, I should not have worn this hoodie.
Dude, I love that hoodie, though. It's a sexy hoodie.
I think I've worn this a month straight.
Yeah, but it's...
Does it stink?
It feels like boyfriend material.
Nice.
You want to go have...
Yes, I do. So can we talk about this and then your shirt?
Yes.
Okay, so right in front of me, well, not right in front of me, but directly to my right is Colton, and directly to his left is me. And in between us is a little bitty Colton Pettyjohn bobblehead. Now, you probably already saw it in the intro, but we want to talk about it because Colton's mother made this by hand. Well, she ordered it by hand. Yeah. Okay. And then someone else made it. Yeah. Like Etsy or something. But if you want, I'll put up the link to their thing. They're not a sponsor or anything, so we're not going to put it up. But that's weird because, Colton, do we have a sponsor?
We do.
Yes, we do.
Hey, girls getting hurt.
Yay. And if you don't know who they are, they're Really Random's #1 sponsor and only sponsor. But if you like seeing women getting hurt, I don't, but I do. I really do.
Yeah.
Especially if they fall off of stuff. Just follow them. Instagram @girlsgettinghurt. And also, if you go to their YouTube channel, I don't know exactly what the link is. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I should have pulled up the things that said like, hey, talk about this stuff if we're going to sponsor you.
Whoa.
I was going to hold my breath
okay?
until I remembered it. YouTube.com/memegirls. Thank you for sponsoring. And we love you. And girls, keep getting hurt. Take over.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, appreciate you for the sponsorship. That's freaking awesome. I'm still super stoked about that. But, yeah, like he was saying, my mom and dad got me this bobblehead and looks pretty good. I mean, it looks a lot like me. And it's got the tattoo. It's got the black and white shoes, the LeBrons that I have.
That you wear twice.
Yeah, once a year.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I want to be so careful with this too, but
yeah, I don't want to break it. But I'm super. Oh yeah, that's a fantasy of mine. Okay, I'm super nervous. I'm super nervous that not super nervous.
Yeah, let's move it a little bit.
I think people are going to think that I am a narcissistic freak.
Hard to grip it. Sorry, that was your narcissistic, hard to grip it, right?
I don't know.
I love statistics.
But I think everyone's going to think that I bought a bobblehead of myself, and I think very highly of myself, and I do.
I was going to say,
so
I was trying to make up the story that your parents bought you that for Christmas, but you just bought it for you.
I actually just made it for myself.
Where's the Drew one?
The Drew bobblehead is probably going to be like
here we go. Yep.
About that wide.
What about the body?
The whole body's about that wide. No, I'm just kidding.
They don't have enough ceramic or whatever it is to make these. I got to say, as shitty as your body is in real life, this actually makes you look, pretty good. They got that nice elbow bend. They got the whole you playing pocket pool.
Okay.
And
I'm kind of offended though because
they didn't give you much of a bulge.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
Sarah mentioned that they did not get my ass correct.
Oh, that's true. It looks like it fell off. Yeah.
She was like, your ass looks flat in this and in real life.
Oh
man,
no,
she doesn't. Popping.
No, I was gonna say okay. I thought you were gonna say that she said it was bad.
No,
bad.
Sarah.
Excuse me.
Well, okay, I'm not going to get into all that.
Sarah loves my cheeks. Excuse me. My goodness. When you drink bubbly water, it makes you bubbly burpy.
Mm-hmm. I've been burping all weekend long.
Dude, that's so cool.
Oh, so.
Your shirt. Okay. So Colton can't afford to buy shirts, so he has to make his own.
I have to make my own. Mm-hmm. So, actually, part of my brother's Christmas tradition for the last 10 years is he makes his own ugly sweaters, and he makes them like this, and he does little punny stuff. But this year I invited him over for the day after Christmas, and I was like, hey, we should all make ugly sweaters or shirts together.
Ugly shorts, yeah. I didn't make one.
So him, his girlfriend, me, and Sarah made shirts. Sarah made this really cute Christmas tree.
Yeah, I still haven't seen hers yet. I've only seen yours.
It's it looks really good and it looks really cute. And I'm like, Sarah, you missed the point. You're supposed to make it ugly,
yeah,
and stupid. And she was like,
"Look at me for inspiration."
She was like, "I have an ugly boyfriend. I don't need an ugly shirt."
Oh, that's not what I meant. Me, but. You got a nice ass.
And I was like, okay, that's fine.
Wait, she said ugly, but
no, she would never.
Okay.
But
she wouldn't say it.
So I decided to make this one, and
I made this one.
The title is Frosty the Blowman.
Nice, dude. What does that mean? Can you explain to the children at home?
You see the little line? He's got a little line of blow or cocaine under his nose.
Wow. Can we talk
about that?
We
support drugs here on the Really Random podcast. Yeah. We're thinking about moving to Oregon where all drugs are decriminalized.
Wait, is that true? Is that actually true?
Yeah, literally I think everything up there is yeah, it's fine.
I was wondering why we had a for sale sign out front.
Oregon. Oregon.
Organic.
If you could move to one place, get out of my house.
I would like to move to my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Back to there, like right now. So I'll see y'all later. No, but if you can move to another country, where would you go? What country? And where could I also live in your house when you leave?
I would move to New Hampshire.
I said another country, you idiot. Old Hampshire.
Can I keep the same answer? If I can move to another country, I haven't been to a lot of places. Probably Canada.
Imagine saying Canada. No, Canada is like number 2 for me.
Yeah.
It's either Australia or Canada. I would go to those two.
Oh. Good day, mate.
Yes.
Why would you go to Australia? You've never been there.
I know, but why? I've also never been to Canada. Yeah. Canada, I think Canada would probably be my number 1 because of hockey, and they have a bunch of ODRs there, which stands for outdoor rink. Sorry. Yeah, that's like how I listen whenever you talk about your work.
I'm like the PSL to the I can't think
PYTs. Yeah. PAWG, POGs, whatever.
Yeah, MDI, all that bullshit. So
PCP,
but here's the
LSD.
thing. Do you really want to move to Canada? Because Canada is just basically the northern Mexico.
No, we're the northern Mexico.
No.
Also, you've been to Mexico before, right?
Yeah.
Have you been to Canada?
No.
Canada, it looks like people shower there. Mexico, I don't think they figured that out.
No, that's not true.
That's not, I don't mean it in a racist tone. I just mean like it's always hot there. And Colton, please take over so I don't dig myself into a bigger hole.
Yeah, like I said, I've never been to Canada, but we have a couple of Canadian friends. They seem very nice, and they also are very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. And that's another word for strippers.
No, they're not strippers. They just dance on a pole, so they're strippers. I know.
No, they don't strip. They just
take their clothes off for money.
Pole. Pole exercising. What did you say? Pole exercise.
Yeah, pole exercising.
No, they're just very good at what they do, and so I think I might need to go to Canada. We met them on YouTube. Do you remember back in the day?
Oh yeah,
of course you remember.
We did a video and shouted them out like literally 10 years ago.
Didn't they shout us out first? And we were like,
they did.
Oh, they want to kiss us, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it weird how like clearly they wanted to marry us back then, but we just didn't understand that. And now I do and look back and I go, I could have ruined their life 10 years ago.
What a missed opportunity.
What a miserable life they could have had.
I was going to say, I could have been divorced twice by now.
I could have been divorced also once.
No.
And then maybe another time. Oh. I don't know. Let's get to the list, Colton. I can't read.
The list. Okay, so the first thing on the list is, drum roll, please. Hey, by the way, I just realized that this is episode Sean Bradley.
Nice. The basketballer. Yeah.
So good at basketball. Not really.
Great segue to this topic right here.
This is... Drew called a friend's lady a prostitute.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And guess what? She wasn't too happy about it.
She also is not a prostitute.
She's also, just a disclaimer and kind of a...
So let's M. Night Shyamalan this thing, okay? We're going to tell the ending, then we're going to bring it back.
Okay.
And then tie it all together. Now, do you think I'm this good of a storyteller, Colton?
Yes.
Thank God you gave me some strength because I don't have any. So basically, the ending was I had to tell her that I was sorry. Okay? That's the ending. Now we're going to the very beginning. It was June 14th, 1995. And just when
you were 4 years old?
Yeah. So Instagram was just, coming up in the world, the internet. No, I know that the guy that I said this to listens and watches our podcast.
He's great.
And he knows who he is. And I love you so much to death. And the fact that you found such a nice lady who has a very interesting job.
Yes.
But it's not the one that I thought it was. So can I just say...
By the way, I think this is going to become a trend. We should just do a segment called Drew Puts His Foot in His Mouth. Because he's gotten pretty damn good at it.
And other things.
Figuratively, not actual.
Well, physically also.
I was about to say, we can also list all the things that you can fit in your mouth as well. A Coke can, a Pringles can, just a lot of cans.
Mm-hmm. And that's it, just cans, not anything else. So you know how Instagram has stories, Colton? You go through and it's like, this is what I'm doing today. So my friend was in... I think Mexico or something. That could also be racist. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. He was somewhere. And can I also point out that he has a sister that I know very well and have a very good personality. Well, or like our personalities match up together. And I've known her since high school. You know her as well.
Yes.
And so her and I joke about this stuff. She has the same type of personality as me. So the reason why I bring that up is because his girlfriend happens to look like his sister. Okay? So you can kind of see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah.
So, right, initially...
Also kind of racist, but continue.
No, they do. Even she said they look alike. So,
okay.
I'm not completely racist. So, anyway, how would they know it was racist? I didn't tell them they were Mexican. Well, I just did, but...
We've already kind of hinted at it. You said he was in Mexico.
You can visit Mexico and not be Mexican?
I don't think you can.
I've never been. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. F off. Okay, so anyway, he posts a story of who I think is his sister, and I said,
and it was weird that they were kissing too. Huh?
Well, you can't judge people for what they like. They're actually they're originally from Alabama. So. They're Alabama Mexicans. So he posted a story. Did you say special?
I said that's a special breed.
Oh, breed.
A Mexican Alabama.
We got on the brain.
Okay.
Colton, you got to edit. So then he posts a story. It's like some cute one of them eating froyo or some shit. Yeah. And I thought it was my friend, his sister. And I said... Oh, I didn't realize they allowed prostitutes in Mexico. Because that was the kind of thing that I would say to his sister and him because they both have our personality.
Yeah.
And then, and I didn't hear anything from him until flash forward 2 days later, Colton. I get a message, long paragraph from him and says, "Hey, man, do you have some time to talk?" And I thought he was just going to be like, hey, man, it'd be good to catch up or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Good to catch up, right?
That's all, folks.
Well, that's not all, folk.
Oh, okay.
So, and he sent me this. I should have remembered what it said, but something like, hey, do you have some time to talk? My girlfriend really didn't appreciate your message. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, maybe, she didn't like that I called his sister a prostitute or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, the thing you said about her in the post that I made, and I went, oh no. Oh God. That wasn't your sister? And he was like, no, that was my girlfriend. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know this girl. She probably is a prostitute and took it personally. No. I'm just kidding.
She's like, how did he know?
And how much? No, and so it just goes to show you, Colton, I don't remember exactly the rest of the message, but it ended up being like, she got really upset about that. I had to apologize to her for you and blah, 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 blah. And honestly, at this point I was like, dude, I don't know her. I thought it was your sister.
Yeah.
Gonna be honest. And I know this sounds f***ed up, but like when I say, oh, I didn't realize they allowed prostitutes do they allow prostitutes in Mexico?
They probably
are there, right? That's racist of you to say. But that sounds like it's messed up. That's like something I would say. But that's something I would say to you. That's who I am. Get used to it and bend over, God. But anyway.
Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not done, but yeah.
Would you say that about my girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you would.
100%. I think
You'd say it to her face.
I was about to say, I'd say that to her, and she would go, yeah, but I am too expensive for you.
That's probably something that she would say. Yeah.
Because that's just my personality. I don't mean that she's a prostitute. And if you take offense to that, that means that you've done prostitute-y things before.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
But
yeah, she has probably. I'm kidding. This is not going anywhere.
No.
But no, I was joking. I didn't mean it. Was she on the corner in the picture? No. So why would that be offensive? And he also could have been like, haha, hey man, that's not. Well, I don't know if he knew who I thought it was, but I thought it was her. And so then I reached out to her, and well, anyway, so later on in the message, he said, hey, do you mind if you call and apologize to her? And so at this point,
you say, yes, I do mind.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not sorry for saying it. I'm sorry that she got offended by it. Now, that just makes me a terrible person. Sure, maybe. But I'm also taking responsibility, I guess, for things that I say because I'm not going to take it back. I still think it was, I would have said it if I thought it was. If I knew it wasn't who I thought it was, I would not have said it.
Yeah.
Right? But it was all a clear misunderstanding. And I am out $200.
Oh.
Because she actually is. I'm kidding.
Turns out
so
is.
Yeah. So pay attention to captions and make sure that you're calling someone a prostitute that you actually know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's funny.
Yeah, no, it is funny. And normally, like, I think if the person knows you,
right,
I don't think that they would be offended at all.
No.
And if they would be offended, they probably know you but aren't friends or close with you. Because we have friends or we have people that are in our lives or used to be in our lives or close to our lives or
days of our lives
that don't appreciate your humor.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
And they can off. And they don't have to be around us anymore. And they don't have to invite us to, let's say, a Friendsgiving party. Or they don't have to invite us to a Christmas party.
Or, I don't know, maybe Harry Potter World or something.
Yeah, or I don't know, maybe a housewarming party.
I don't know,
maybe a birthday weekend a couple years in a row. I don't know.
Hey, Colton, are we talking about... I will say...
We're not putting that in there, right?
No, of course we are. So, guys, I know that my personality and my humor is not for everybody. I understand that. And I also understand how to be an adult and not use my sense of humor out in public if I don't know these people, right?
Yes.
But this was an honest mistake.
Yes.
Be it a silly and fun one for the podcast. So honestly, gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know? But I wouldn't have said that if I met someone one time and we talked for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Unless they made a joke like that to me, I wouldn't be like, oh, so how was your job being a prostitute? I would say, hey, great to meet you. I'm Drew. I have a job sometimes. I drive a car. I live in a house. What do you do?
I've never heard you say anything. I have a house.
Well, I wouldn't say it
I drive a car.
What do you do? That would be like super condescending, but I wouldn't be a idiot. Yeah. I would be mature like I was when your grandma was here.
Yeah. So if there was a situation where you met up with this friend and you got to meet his girlfriend for the first time, I know for a fact that you wouldn't be like, hey, what's up, dude? Hey, oh my gosh, I didn't know that they allowed prostitutes here.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't say that to her to her face because, well, I don't know. Would you?
I wouldn't unless I knew for a fact that this person
thought it
had
was funny.
This personality or thought it was funny. When people know you're joking, it's like a comfortability thing.
Yeah.
And things can be way more funny. But when someone is, I'm not saying this person is, I don't know her, but apparently I know that she isn't a prostitute. Okay. For a fact, I know that.
We've learned one thing.
Yeah. Don't know if she has an OnlyFans or whatnot, but
if she does,
is that prostitution?
We'll sponsor you on the podcast.
Yes, please. OnlyFans.com/prostitute. Not really a prostitute. Also, stop getting on to women for having OnlyFans. Let them make their money. All right. I've seen people like make fun of girls for having that. What is the look? If every guy has a podcast, every girl can have an OnlyFans.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
This is our OnlyFans.
Basically, and now I will be honest. There are about 2 or 3 girls that I went to high school with or knew in some form of fashion that I followed on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and they started promoting their OnlyFans on their social media. And hey, to that, I say go ahead.
How have we not talked about these?
I unfollowed them like immediately because I'm just not interested in that. But
send it my way.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, do I know these people?
This one I don't think you do. She friended me. Oh, and this is like 2-3 years ago, and she was friends with a couple people that I knew. So I was like, well, maybe I know her, and then I followed her back and realized I didn't know her. But then for some reason I never unfollowed her.
Gee, I wonder why.
She was not.
Oh no. That's a good segue to our next one.
She was just like a middle of the road. Like, she's fine. I'm sure she's a great person.
Oh, that's what you say about ugly people.
I legitimately didn't think she was like ugly.
You took so long to say that, but you cannot tell a lie, Colton.
But it was one of those things where so she eventually got pregnant, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm probably gonna unfollow her, but I never did. Oh. And then after she had her kid,
oh no,
then she decided to start an OnlyFans.
Did she get back into shape? I'm gonna go with no. Oh no.
Hey,
some people are into pregnant women.
Yeah, I was like,
you might know one.
Post pregnant women.
Post Malone pregnant women. What?
Tattoos on their head.
What? Really?
Women. No. But Post Malone has tattoos. So, anyways,
okay.
She started doing that, and I just got annoyed.
You know what?
By her, because so.
Would you rather see constant posts of girls trying to sell their Nuva rings or whatever? Not Nuva ring, of girls trying to sell like pyramid scheme shit, or their OnlyFans?
I don't want to.
I'm not going to buy either of them, but I'd rather see naked women.
Well, and so
that is kind of creepy. I think the older I've gotten, the less
it was
I care
just
about.
Like I would randomly see stories of her, and it was like a picture that was mildly inappropriate with like some censor saying, if you want to see more, switch over to my OnlyFans. And like I
after doing that, I was like, this is enough.
I know that I'm not like a model citizen by any means, but I don't want that shit on my Instagram.
I get it.
I've unfollowed so many people because of, I am all about perception. And if someone sees that I'm following someone and then looks at their account and sees that it's like
smut,
promiscuous or whatever, like I'm like, no, because I used to follow back in the day when we were big into YouTube and we did all that kind of stuff. I first found out about that girl that did cosplay, Jessica Negri. Like, and she did a lot of really cool cosplay stuff, and so I followed her on Instagram.
Very attractive.
She's very attractive, but I followed her on Instagram, and she started getting more and more and more promiscuous with her posts, and then I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like then I just look like a straight pervert.
Yeah.
Because I'm following her, and also I don't want to be. When I was a teacher, I can't tell you how many times where I would have time to just chill and I would jump on my Instagram and scroll through stories and stuff, and I didn't want to scroll through a picture of someone in like a thong bikini or something like that, like while I was teaching.
Yeah,
that's not a good look.
Yeah, there's worse looks, but that's one of them. Sure.
Actually, touching kids is a worse look, but
no, wait.
Fortunately, I never did that.
Okay, thank you. Allegedly. I mean, you can't leave that much space after you say something like that. Colton, come on.
But so anyways, if you start posting pictures of your asshole, I'm probably going to unfollow you, and it's nothing personal, but personally I don't like you.
So just keep the asshole out of it. The rest is fine. So like I remember when we first found out about her, and that was through Kassem's like videos, and we're like, well, she's attractive. But anyway, that's yeah. Okay, so I wanted to do the hot girl thing segue to.
Yes, I was about to say. Speaking of super hot, are you talking about the next thing that we're about to talk about?
I hope so. I can't really read.
So,
you ever look at a couple and go, how the hell did they end up together?
Oh, that's the one that you're.
Is that the one I was going with? Okay,
I was gonna go with something else. We can go with that one.
No, we can tease that one. Let's go with what you were going with.
So what I was gonna say is, have you ever? Is there something that I don't know? Is there a way that a girl talks that if she literally says anything, will get you straight cracking?
Yes.
The cracking comes out of your pants?
Nope. Well, what's like the miniature version of that?
Squid.
Yeah. But like, what's the miniature version of that? Like a minnow?
A shrimp.
What's the smaller version of a shrimp?
The tail. Mitochondria.
That's probably right. Right? Mitochondria? More like my godria. She's hot. You were saying?
Okay.
You were saying?
But so have you ever heard when girls do that little like,
oh, don't even. Okay, do it.
Oh, you can make my salad anytime.
Oh, make my salad. I'm pretty sure it's toss, right?
I was trying to say something that wasn't sexual.
Oh.
But like, you know the way that girls talk, that sensual, seductive talk.
It's like low.
Yeah, it's just like that.
No, don't do it. I won't be able to stand.
Hey, Daddy. Daddy. You know? By the way,
I gotta say, if a girl says, I'm not into the whole, don't call me daddy.
All right.
No.
Sounds like you don't have daddy issues.
No, please.
And I do. Have you seen Cecil?
Well, he wrote the worst opening of like podcast history. But no, I gotta say, when ladies just know how to get us going and to manipulate us in the way that men can't do to women unless they're drugged.
No, there's no way. So a girl can come up to me and whisper something in my ear.
This was before Sarah.
Well, no, but okay.
If Sarah came up to you, how's that? Let's keep it safe.
Yeah, but I don't. Sarah's family may watch this, so I may not.
Okay,
but if let's just say
Joe, Cindy,
someone
just for like 30 seconds.
Someone walks up to your ear and they whisper something.
Like a girl?
A girl, and they whisper something and they just say,
like what? Whisper it into the mic. What do you think I would think is hot? What do you think if a girl walked up to me, whispered into my ear? I want you to be serious. Look, we're never serious on the RR pod, okay? I want you to be serious right now. What do you think one thing a girl could say to me in my ear and action?
Hey, Drew.
Why do you sound like Colton? Sorry.
You want to get out of here and go back to your place and play some Overwatch?
Check, please. Right now. Check, please. Check, please.
please. See, like something like that, like... legitimately, if she said whatever, but they can say it in such a way that it's like
it grabs your heart and your.
So there are times where like someone, maybe Sarah, I don't know, comes up to my ear and whispers something, and it could literally be anything, but if it's in that tone, I'm like,
we can just leave.
We can do
together.
whatever you want to do. I literally. Whatever you want to do. I can go lay on the couch while you go on a shopping spree if that's what you want me to do. I will literally do whatever you want me to do. Right now, there's nothing I won't do. But if I went up to a girl, let's say I go up to Sarah and I'm like, hey, so...
you wouldn't even get through the sentence. You would get sprayed.
Well, even if it was Sarah, if I would just walked up to her and was like, hey, so do you want to go, like, I don't know, go back to my place? She's like, why are you being a creep? Like,
and
why
also
are you being weird.
And also, we're at your house already.
We're already sitting at your house.
I thought you were going to say something like, hey, you want to sit here all day while Drew and I play Rocket League?
But it's not the same. Like,
no, women.
There's nothing that you could. In the heat of the moment, anything a girl says is hot.
Yeah.
Like like almost anything.
Yeah.
But there have been times where in the heat of the moment, it's been like the record scratch.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah.
I'm
honestly,
like,
yeah.
It's like
a girl could talk to me about international taxes and tariffs in the middle of coital, and I would be like,
yeah,
yes, please tell me why they're raising.
Please tell me about the diplomatic immunity. Oh, no, but
tell me about the era of good feelings, like
if I in the middle,
the Treaty of Versailles,
just say something like, hey, what if I like suck on your earlobe? And I'm just like,
okay, hey, look,
talking about, and like squeak. It's like, okay, hey, I'm all.
It's dried up.
It's the Sahara. Let's go ahead and just call it quits.
Sarah Sahara. That's kind of her name said differently if you moved some letters around. Also, whenever you said suck on your ear, you had me at hello right there. That was pretty good.
Are you if a girl nibbled on your earlobe, does that do anything for you?
If you nibble on my ear, blow into my ear, lick my ear, suck on it, I am paralyzed. I'm not even kidding. Ladies, if you ever get me somewhere where I can't move, go after my ear and I literally will just stay there. I'll just be and guys too, I really don't care at this point.
Is there anything that's
This is one of my favorite episodes.
Is there anything that's like would make the record scratch go, okay, stop, get off.
Well, I think if she
was a woman,
yeah, that would be like what
wait
the
a minute.
hell?
Oh, dude,
I've been calling dude Ed.
I've been calling you daddy and you didn't correct me this whole time.
You have an Adam's apple this whole time. What is that? You don't have a dick? No. Dude, what's going to be great about this episode is when I edit, there's all this we're going to have to cut down all of that, and this is going to be a 20-minute episode.
You say that every time and you cut out nothing.
And then I add more somehow.
We only record for an hour and it somehow turns into an hour and a half episode.
Well, the end of it is just me staring at the camera going,
subscribe. What's up? Follow our Instagram.
Hey, daddy. Yeah.
Really random.
Hey, could you follow our Instagram for sake at really random? It's spelled exactly like this. No spaces, you dumb at really random Instagram page. And then if you don't pay attention to anything else, come to youtube.com/reallyRandom. It's spelled just like this. No spaces. Every time I've promoted our Instagram, I've said, could you follow our Instagram? I like that. So I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to keep it.
So I have a question. We talk about this.
Yes, Colton, what is it?
We talk about this all the time. But so we have several friends. I would say most of our friends date out of their league. And what I mean by that is me in particular. Most guys date girls that are far more attractive than them.
This goes back to what I said earlier when I said... Okay. I forgot exactly what I said, but I'm just going to cut it back in.
But I know this to be true because I legitimately think, I know for a fact that Sarah is far more attractive than I am. I would say Celeste is far more attractive than Dylan. I love Kyle, but I think Elena is far more attractive than Kyle.
Yeah, but he's also 6'10".
So I guess it's like an even playing field.
If you are over 6'3", probably 6'2", it doesn't give them what you look like.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that Kyle's ugly, but you get what I'm saying. But
just females in general are more attractive, in my opinion, Colton, than men. Now I know that's opposite of what you think. You think that men are way more attractive than women.
Well, let's not
be correct.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah, but I
read my mind.
But when, out loud. Yeah, women are just more attractive in general. So whenever I see couples together, and this happens far more often than I care to admit, mm-hmm. you kind of take a step back and you go, if he got her, that must mean that I'm attractive because I'm single. Is that where we're going with this?
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
But like, I know I'm not the only one because I literally said this to you before we started recording. But like, there are so many couples where you look at the guy and you go, what?
How did he get hurt?
How? Yeah. But do you ever see like a hot dude that's like 6'4", he's got abs, he's got big arms, he's tanned, his hair's just over just the way you like it. Now, don't go run and get your towels, ladies.
Because he's not real.
And he's not real. And you never see a hot model-looking dude with an ugly girl, ever.
No.
So, this begs the question, Colton. I'm begging you here.
Okay.
Are men more shallow? Because attractive women will go after not so attractive men, but look for their personality most of the time. That's how I thought about it.
Yeah.
Or are ugly girls... I don't know. Okay. In my opinion, men are more shallow. Because 100%. There are hardly ever really attractive dudes with not so attractive women.
Yeah.
Because there aren't any.
I don't think that is a new thought. I think guys are far more shallow than women. Mm-hmm. I think
imagine having to have sex with like us, like men. Sounds great. It sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, there are some men you look at and you go, why would anyone want to be, why do they want that guy in them?
Well, I think girls have it figured out because this is going to sound bad, but like, so girls, I think they figured out that if they're more attractive and the guy is less attractive, then he will be more loving and appreciative of having someone like her.
I see.
And he will probably be more loyal.
Right.
Because what are the chances of him getting someone as attractive as her? But if a very attractive woman is dating a very attractive man, there's a chance that he may say to himself, yeah, you're attractive, but I'm also really attractive, and I could get someone else that is as attractive, if not more than you. You know what I mean? And so I think it's the safer bet. And I also genuinely think that most of the time when guys are less attractive, they normally turn into be... a lot of times they turn to be better people overall, because if you're not as attractive and you haven't skated by on your looks your entire life, mm-hmm. you've learned to have to develop your personality.
Right.
And so you've become a better person to, like for me, I never thought I was attractive enough on my looks alone to lure in, but like attract a girl. So
lure is the same. I don't think that's. It's not like you're like, I got her. It's like, it's not like you hooked her and.
No, she was a hooker. But you hooked her.
What's his name's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I worked on my personality so that I learned learned how to talk to women, and so that they, I could use something other than just my looks to attract and be appealing to women, right?
Yeah, you needed all the help.
I did. And so I worked on it for a long time.
Look, I tried to be mean there and I couldn't because I didn't want you to cry.
Which I've been doing a lot of lately, so I appreciate you sparing me one more time.
Because I have no tears left to cry. Mm-hmm. But so I guess, I had always seen, we've always talked about, go.
A question is, do you know someone that is a male that is extremely attractive that has a shitty personality, and you think it's because they're attractive, so they've never had to work on their personality.
Not off the top. Should I?
I'm trying to think genuinely. Honestly,
I don't know any like models or whatever.
This sounds like a straight guy, or this sounds like a gay guy trying to prove that he's straight. But like, I don't have any friends that I think are like wildly attractive that
have shitty personalities.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just going to stop at wildly attractive, and I was going to go, I'm your friend, and that holds up.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. Well, I think that I have an okay personality. I think that it's all right.
Yeah.
I think there could... Okay. Jesus.
No, you got a good personality.
Okay,
I'm saying
thank you.
someone that is super attractive that has a shitty personality because they haven't had to work on it. They don't need a personality.
Well, we don't really know any world-renowned supermodel friends.
I know, but I do think we have some douchey friends that
okay, well, we can talk about
far more attractive than they really are.
Are you talking about... No, I'm not going to...
Okay.
No. But are you talking about... Because I think that he's great. Who are you talking about?
No, he has a great personality.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying... I'm not necessarily like...
Well, I know ugly friends of ours, well, acquaintances, that have shitty personalities.
That think they're hot shit.
Yeah. Now, they need to... Like, there are some dudes that... Don't get me wrong. There are some women that need to work on their personality. But there are far more dudes that need to work on their personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but anyways,
either way,
it goes back to the beginning.
Yeah, that's not where we were talking about.
I think it definitely shows the maturity and the shallowness of men that we. But also, I'm not saying that men only date women because they're attractive. Because yes, for me personally, yeah, like Sarah's, in my opinion, an extremely attractive female, but I'm not dating her because...
Do you tell her that?
I tell her that all the time.
Oh.
But...
Is she like, can you chill?
She's like,
can you back up?
Wait, am I really that attractive? Then why the hell am I with you?
No, that's the reason, because she's attractive. And what does your dad say? You've outkicked your coverage or something?
Yes.
That's mean.
But I think... I'm not saying that guys just date a woman. Guys don't just date women because they're physically attractive. Because
it helps, sure.
Yeah, but like Sarah's, in my opinion, her personality is what lured me in. She's so cool and chill, whatever. But it definitely helps that. Well, yeah, she's extremely attractive.
Well, you want both. You don't want some plank that has a great personality. You want nicely looking plank with personality.
And you also don't want someone that is attractive that has no personality.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. So wait, what? Got a t-shirt? Is that what you said? Been there, done that, got a t-shirt? Yeah. What is that from? That's great.
You've never heard that?
No, I love that.
Been there, done that, got a t-shirt.
That's good. I don't understand it, but it's good.
It's like, you know, when you go on vacation.
Oh, been there, done that, got it. Yes. So, okay. So one last thing, Colton, to wrap this thing up.
Uh-huh.
Did you have a good holiday?
I had a great holiday, and I want to say something really quick. And I know you're probably getting to something, but
I don't care.
I had a great holiday, and New Year's Eve, we had a great time.
Yes.
My favorite night, party, evening, whatever, when it comes to special holidays or whatever, is when it's like a low-key event. Like I'm so far past the going out and getting drunk at a bar and going and dressing up fancy for New Year's Eve or whatever.
So like sometimes it's fun, but not every single time you go out.
So we it was me, you, Sarah, Kyle, and Elena, and we were all just chilling at the house, and we played games, and it was so much fun. And then we set up a camera, and we took a video of us. We all had different bottles of champagne or whatever. We popped the bottles, and it was a good time.
One of the corks ended up in my bathroom somehow.
I know. I saw that. It like launched. I have no idea.
Don't know whose it was. The kitchen is 7,000 feet away from the bathroom. It's really not.
Yeah, but
who knows whose the it was? But someone went, and it goes. I feel like it did the whole like ricochet cartoon bullet thing.
It did the like, Flubber. Have you ever watched Flubber?
Yeah. Oh, rip.
R.I.P. to that green guy, man.
No, to Robin Williams.
Oh, shit.
I'm sure Flubber is long gone, but it was also, computer generated. But yeah, I don't know whose it was. I'm glad I wore my glasses because I would have gotten squirted in the eye.
It's not the first time.
That's so check out my OnlyFans. I don't know. I literally have nothing else. But
well, yes, I was just gonna say,
it was like, great. Board games,
so much fun.
Music, bullshitting, calling each other prostitutes, all so good.
Time out. One of the things I do want to mention, and I don't want to call anyone out specifically.
Oh boy,
but I do want to. So the games, if you've ever played a game like Cards Against Humanity, or Apples to Apples, or What Do You Meme, or any of those games where you go around the circle and you pick who wins that round.
Yeah.
Make sure you play with someone that has a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, and I love playing those games. And I'm not saying our friends don't have good sense of humor, because I think a lot of them do. But there have been times where if you play a game like that, and you have a silly / maybe messed up sense of humor, and you play, because most of us have probably played Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
You lay out a question or a fill in the blank, and then everyone has a card, and most of them are mildly inappropriate, if not very. And you lay it down, and whatever they think is the best, most fitting, or the funniest card wins. But when you play with someone that doesn't have, or when you play with multiple people that don't have a sense of humor, it's not fun, because you'll play something like really messed up, but that's like really funny, and they'll be like,
"That's messed up."
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Johnny didn't know who to go to prom with, so he decided to go to prom with blank, and then someone writes like, baby or something like way inappropriate, and it's like ridiculate, but it's like also like that's so over the top. It's kind of like or like Hitler or something like that. But people would be like, like,
that's messed up.
And
then someone plays a card that says Barack Obama. Like, that's not funny.
Yeah,
that's so not funny.
We went to
push the envelope and then have sex with it. Jesus.
We went to Sarah and I went to Broken Bow with some friends like a year ago.
I was not there.
You were in Colorado.
Yeah. No, I was not.
You were still in Colorado.
A year ago.
It was over a year ago.
A year ago, I was in this house.
It was over a year.
Do you remember that, Colton?
Yes, it was over a year ago. You weren't here, I promise.
Okay.
I would have made sure of it.
What month was it?
You were probably here. So, but we went with a group of friends, and so I ended up, by the grace of God, I stayed out in the jacuzzi.
Ooh.
Decided not to play the game.
Oh.
Initially I decided not to play the game, and then when I came in, I was like, okay, maybe I'll play the game.
Was the person that hates me a part of that group?
No.
Okay.
No.
Thank God. Because she would have played the Barack Obama card and been like, this is funny.
This is really funny. But
bitch.
When I went to join the game, I watched around and I was like, yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Because no one had a sense of humor.
No.
And
that sucks.
Our buddy Brock was there. And he played something that was pretty funny. And the girl who was choosing the cards was like, oh, I don't know who ever picked this card, but you are like, said something like, that is repulsive or something like,
dude,
terrible. And I was like, yep, not playing this. This isn't fun.
Yeah. I hate her.
Yeah.
Do I know her?
No, you don't, but
well, I hate
wouldn't have liked her.
You know, I would have played.
Sarah wasn't a big fan.
I would have played the cards that said aborted baby. I would have just whatever card she said she didn't like, I would have kept picking it and playing it every single round. She was the one that was picking.
But anyways, the moral of the story is those games can be really, really fun.
Yes, have personality.
But if you choose to play that game with someone that doesn't have personality, or let's say, I don't know, maybe takes things way too literally, and when you're playing What Do You Meme, and you have a card that has a fox that's sitting on a chair, and when you play a card, the face that you make when you see a in your mom's sock drawer, and you don't pick it because, well, when you're looking in a sock drawer, you're not going to be sitting down, and you're not a fox, and you're not... Well, I don't know. I'm pissed about it still.
No, I still get it, but you lost a round and I won. But what was my card? Do you remember?
I don't know, but can you blur out?
Sure. Our dogs have been outside this whole time. I don't know if you knew that.
Okay.
You know what, everybody? Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. That's Colton, Petty Bitch. And I'm Drew, the biggest bitch. Thank you for watching.
Hey, please go follow our Instagram.
Please, for at Really Randumb. And also, please follow our sponsor, at Girls Getting Hurt. We may or may not have another sponsor next episode.
Oh!
We do. We do, and that is going to be told to you next
at a later
episode. But anyway, yeah, seriously, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Colton, you know who's going to send us out?
Clancy. God,
Clancy.
I love that
I'm
guy.
watching your hand this time. You do it.
3, 2...
You bitch.